good, very good. Hello, everyone. We're playing more Bladesong. If I remember correctly, we left off with curved blades unlocked. Which means as soon as the next day comes, I can take that commission. Slightly curved. Yep. I do need more steel though. That is gonna be a problem. But we can end the day. End day. We're on keep. Outer gate. Why did I do that? I should have gone somewhere else. Go back to 10. Yeah, I should have gone somewhere else. Alright. It's a new day. And I don't have materials. A lot of wood, at least 5. 15 steel. I need to talk to the scrap peddler. I need 15. So 5 times 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 15. Okay, cool. I still got plenty of money. I still got plenty of money. But now... Uh-oh, is this working? Oh. Oh, okay. Good. Getting worried about my bit rate for a second. Yeah, okay, we're good. Commission time! The sergeant asked for a sword. She'd be proud to display at a parade ground. There's no room for error. If the blade isn't up to her standards, you'll hang. You have one chance. It has to be leagues above the blades you've made so far. Okay! Time to start. There we go. Good length. Thickness. Let's keep it at 75. Narrow point. Okay. I think the width is good, alright. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, excuse me. Nice, narrow point. Okay, we can't skimp out on the details on this one. Because this one's, demanding. Cross-section. Let's do single-edged. Cool. Let's do what we did with the last one, where we have like a little bit of a puller, and then like the tip kind of flushes into it, you know? Yeah. Okay. It's pretty good. It's gotta be sharp. It's gotta be stiff. Two-handed, slightly curved. Okay. 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 Let's do a rounded faller. All the way up to like there. Okay, now let's do offset. Hmm. Cool. Oh shoot. No! Other way. There you go. Depth. Depth, we'll do like that. You fixed it. I did fix it. If there's one thing I can do, it's fix a sword. Wait. Let's do a little bit of this. There we go. Thickness. There we go. Nice and stiff. Oh, it only needs to be, hang on. I could... Yeah. Okay, that's good. Nice and sharp. Wait. Uh-oh. Wait, that's a problem. Okay, there we go. Fixed it. Wait, it doesn't have any distal taper. Oh, that might screw me over. Okay, taper thickness. Oh! There we go. Just enough. It's not very fast, but it's what she wants. Okay, and she wants it slightly curved. So, do curvature. wait. Oh, whoops. Oh dear. Oh dear. Get rid of that curvature. There we go. We're doing a little bit of like a killage situation. Alright. Wait! Oh, I could just try to make a killage. I should do that. 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 But to do that, I'm gonna have to do some... Okay, hang on. Change width. Yeah, like that. Only on that side. That ruined the narrow point. God frickin' dang it. Okay. What if I do like a little more? Yeah. Okay. What if I just make it Hmm. Okay. And color. Let's slide that down to there. Point. Point is fine, I think. There we go, narrow point. And then this cross section. Yeah. Yeah, okay. I lost my stiffness. Okay. Let's change the width a little bit. Because it's a little too wide, I feel. That's good. That's good. How do I get my stiffness back? Oh, hang on. I have an idea. Thickness. There we go. It's the little things, you know? Fuller. Hmm. Wait, do I have a... Hang on. Paper width. Hang on. This should be the whole thing. Oh! Okay, screw that. Forget that. Nine it is. Yeah. Okay. It's gonna be pretty consistent. Okay. We have curve, we have a fuller for funsies. Two-handed. It's good length, good mobility. Not a lot of speed or impact. Don't think it needs it. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this is pretty good. I think she'll be satisfied with this. Now we just... A two-handed keylage though? A little weird. Wait, let's make it a little wider. Or a little curvier, I should say. There we go. Some good curve on that thing. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. I can't. Oh, I forgot. Oh, shoot. I did it again. I don't have. Fuck. Dang it. Okay. I should have bought more than just the 15. Okay. I was gonna go all out, but I forgot to get more steel. So we have a small dilemma. She wants silver, gold, and a lot of wood. Wait! Okay. I can fix it. I can fix it. It won't be a killage, but I can fix it. I can fix it. See this? Check this out. Check this out. Ready? 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 Boom. I got plenty of wood. I got plenty of wood. I can do a wooden guard. Yeah. That's gonna be my best bet. She wants a lot of wood anyway, so I mean, you know. And it's gotta be two-handed. Why does that affect the stiffness? Good pal, thank you. I'm trying my best here. Why does that affect the stiffness? God freaking. Dang it, dude. She wants a lot of wood, a lot of gold. Okay. Wait, hang on. Okay. Can I give her a spear? You know what? Yeah, you know what? Screw it. I'm giving her like a big old glaive. She's gonna get like one of those sword spears things. Except it's also like a glaive, I guess. And also a killage. I'm gonna get rid of this. I'll just do that. Oh, this is actually getting expensive. Oh, good. Oh, stop shrinking. What if I do like a... Yeah, that would be better. Yeah. Yeah. Surely the Turks won't be offended by me doing this to their weapons, right? Two-handed. Narrow point. Silver, gold. Oh, it's not. It's too stiff. Or it's not stiff enough. Okay, hang on. Well, now it's... Okay. Change width, right? Yeah, there we go. This has to be a little wider is all. Okay, now for the gold and the silver. At least one and at least one. Emblem. Hang on, let's go to the blade mode real quick. Okay, color. Scooch that way a little bit. And cross section. Do that. Alright, so it's got like a little seat. Let's do this. Okay. Then we go in with the gold. Is there a way to flip this thing? Oops. Whoops. Oh, uh-oh. What did I do? What did I do? Oh, what did I do? Oh, that just happened. Okay, duplicate. I want to put it on the other side, please. Ooh, actually, yeah, on the pommel. I'll make it out of silver. Is that not enough? Oh, that doesn't count. No! Okay, get rid of those. Get rid of those. We don't even have enough wood. God dang it. Okay, we have enough wood. Silver and gold? Okay. There. Make it out of silver. Copy. Make it way smaller. Silver. That's not enough silver. Okay, I didn't put that there. Okay, okay, it's time to panic. Because... Oh wait, okay, wait, what if... Okay, hang on. What if... Oh, wait. Oh, I know. Okay. I got it. Take this out of gold. That's not enough. Make it bigger. Okay, okay, okay. And then a pommel, silver. Okay, I have an idea. I have a better idea. Make that out of gold. Make that silver. What do you mean? I don't have enough silver for that. Okay, there you go. Do I not? Uh-oh. Okay. Small problem. Small problem. Small problem. God dang it, I didn't have... Okay. This could be bad. Alright. I have gold, but I don't have silver? This is the exact opposite of what I would want. Okay. And then now I don't have enough gold for that. Okay. Do I just actually not have enough? Would it like cost too much to do it? At least one. I don't think I have enough. Dang it. God dang it. Does that count? God dang it. Okay. Can I like, leave and get some silver? Scrap peddler. I need 1 silver. Oh, that's expensive. Okay. Big goodbye. I really hope that... that used all my action points. Gonna end the day real quick. I didn't make any money. Oh my god. I thought. I'm a failure of a blacksmith. Let's go to camp. I really hope she isn't getting impatient with me. Outside the walls are uncubed, just yourself together, makes you tense. Speak to Chev. Find Chev sitting outside her tent, gnawing at a chicken bone. Prepare to perfect wine. Speak to Sandrick. You find the boy sitting by the fire. Clodo sat faithfully by his side. They're both so thin, it's painful to behold. Spare some scraps. You pull a hunk of bread from your pocket, your meal for the night, the boy's eyes light up. As though afraid you'll withdraw the offer, he quickly snatches the meal from your grasp and splits into half goes Clodo, who snaps it in 2 bites. Thanks. Pet Clodo. But goodbye. turn your time. Okay. For real. I'm gonna steal. Wait. Oh. Wait, does it save my stuff? Oh, okay, cool. It saved my stuff. Oh, that makes me so happy. Okay, I don't have to start over. Okay. Got more silver now. I got plenty of gold. So, I think now we can start getting fancy with it. I'll make that one into gold. Or I could just make this bigger, right? Yeah. So I have my gold quota. Okay, good. Now I see a little bit more wood. More silver. Alright. It's not exactly the kind of fancy I was hoping to make, but you know what? At this point I'm just trying to survive, so I'm gonna give this to her, I think. Yeah. He just needs a name, I think. Sergeant Glenn. What are we calling her sword? How about... Yeah. Sword. The sword has been made. At last it's done. The blade that will spell the difference between entry to Iron Keep or swinging at the end of a rope. Continue. Chev has been watching you work the forge for the last hour, hovering at the periphery of your encampment. Is this it? Are you done? This is it. Good luck, Smith. She pulls you into a tight embrace. And remember what I said about my uncle. If you do make it into the city. Sword! a long hilted sword. And I still have my action points. I'm out of steel though, so I mean, and I'm running out of money. I think today's gonna be a scrap day. Silver, wood. I got 26 steel. Okay. That is a miracle, because I was running out. I'm still running out of money. But on my day. Whoop. End day. Day ended. I'm losing money. Explore Iron Keep. Time to see if Sergeant Glenn approves of the sword I made for her. Alright. Let's see if I'm dead. Let's see if I'm dead. The outer gate looms over. Look on. Are you fast crab? I am fast crab. I deal exclusively in crab related. So, dude, the official YouTube for this game, they posted a video about carcination, like where everything becomes crab, like that phenomenon. They just had like a sword in the maker in the creative mode, and they turned it into a crab while the audio was playing. I gotta say, out of all the stuff they posted, that was the most bizarre. not something I expected. The outer gate looms over the camp, both threat and beacon. Refugees gather, pleading for entry, while impassive guards have gone. Approach the gate! The guard is slouching against the ramparts, gazing over the horizon. His heavy-lidded eyes flicker you your way only for when you call his attention. Huh? What do you want? The guard's sneer is especially pronounced this evening. I finished making the sergeant's sword. The guard looks you up and down from atop the wall. At last, with a roll of his eyes, he turns and bellows a command. The portcullis rises. The great doors swing open. I'm going to see you swing one day, worm. Hopefully today. You walk into the gatehouse and wait for the sergeant's arrival. Suffering the impatient glares of the guards, the sergeant is otherwise occupied by the time she arrives. The first rays of dawn are in the sky. Let's see it then. Hand her the sword. She takes the sword in hand, holding it up to the light. She twists the blade this way and that, her eyes glittering. Your heart stops, beating until she finally pronounces. Acceptable. I live! By official decree of the Crown, sanctioned under the grace of Masked King, the grace of Masked King, not the Masked King. Alright. I declare you worthy of stepping into the role of Iron Keep's new swordsmith. Her voice is flat and emotionless. One eyebrow arches as she awaits your reaction. I'm not gonna push my luck. I'm beyond grateful. Remember, your entry into Iron Keep is a privilege, not a right, and it can be taken away as easy as a snap of my fingers. Your every waking moment should be spent considering how you can be useful to the city. There's an empty forge in the artisan's quarter that has not been maintained since the previous smith vanished. It is now your duty to fix it back up and start supplying swords to the city as soon as you can. Consider this a part of your rehabilitation into civilized society. Mic crackling. That doesn't sound right. Ah. Ah. Is it too loud? Or is it still... Yeah. How about now? Is it still doing it? Oh, I think it's my internet. Oh, that's probably what it is. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, did that fix it? Good, good. Okay, I'm just gonna keep going until... I'm just gonna assume it's working. Because I think my internet fixed itself. Empty forage, blah, blah, blah. Rehabilitation into civilized society. I'll do my best. My good, thank you. I think that was my internet. Oh, without another word, the sergeant turns and marches away, leaving you standing in an awkward silence beside the gate guardsman. You're good. Here. A piece of parchment bearing the masked king's crimson wax seal is thrust into your hands. It grants you the right to work within Aaron Keep, until such time as His Majesty deems otherwise. You have gained a permit allowing you to live and work in Aaron Keep. Hooray! Get out of here. Enter Aaron Keep. Emerging from the gatehouse, you find yourself in the last safe city in all of Talind. Earning your keep. Oh, that was the prologue? Oh my god. I didn't... I thought that was like chapter 1. God dang it. Alright. Switch earbuds real quick. Whiffs of smoke from morning cook fires trace corkscrews in the sky. The dawn air is filled with the hum and bustle of a city waking up. What's for directions? You approach the first friendly face you see. A tall youth with a broad frame and a tangled mop of straw-colored hair. He's hauling a wheelbarrow stacked high with leather hides. Hello, can I help you? Caswin. I'm the new swordsmith in town. Oh, you're Thiesen's replacement. I've got a delivery to make. He glances at his wheelbarrow of goods and then shrugs. A short detour won't hurt. I'll show you the way to the forge. I offer to push the... that'll be nice. Are you sure? It's quite heavy. Taking the handles, you quickly find the truth of his words. The barrow is heaped high with a tower of swaying leather hides, and your muscles, still weakened by starvation and illness, shudder under the strain of controlling it. Oh, shoot. Uh-oh. After 100 yards, the barrow twists from your grip and tumbles into a gutter. Caswin hastily begins restacking the hides. For some reason, he's blushing as though he's embarrassed. So sorry, I'll push from now on. His muscles ripple as he lifts the heavy load. Despite his meek demeanor, he's clearly got sinews of steel. Alright. As you follow the man through the streets of Aaron Keep, you can't help but marvel. When was the last time you saw people look so happy and well-fed? So many intact houses. So many proud spires. In a city this size, how can you be in need of a replacement? A blacksmith? Oh, we have plenty of smiths. We don't lack for plows and horseshoes, but Justin Felber, the master swordsmith, went missing a few months ago. No one else in Keep can make high-quality blades. He went missing. What happened? You'd have to ask someone else. I sometimes delivered letters to old Tessin, but I didn't speak with him much. He scared me, to tell the truth. I've never met a man who could scowl like that, like a walking thundercloud. Hopefully whatever happened to him doesn't happen to me. The youth laughs awkwardly. He focused on steering his barrow across a section of uneven cobblestones. You know, my father was a smith too, back before the sundering. Back when he was... He hesitates, searching for the right word. Around. My elder brother was the true apprentice, the one meant to inherit the forge, but I picked up a few things. What kind of things? I know my swagging from my fullering, my hardy tools from my heading tools. I understand the theory, but it's all from quiet observation rather than practice. I'd love to properly learn my father's trade. I feel like I was honoring him. Why didn't you go into the family trade? I was a sickly child, frail of body. My father didn't trust me with a hammer. Judging by his nonchalant handling of the heavy oil barrel, that sickly childhood is long behind him. You know, there's likely room at my forge for an assistant. Really? I could do with a second pair of hands around the anvil. The youth's excited expression fades. He glances down at his wheelbarrow. Unfortunately, I'm stuck working for the tannery. How come? It's a long story, but I'm deep in debt to the Houndsburg League, to the merchant guild who run all trade in and out of the keep. They have me working at the tannery until my debt's cleared, and you can't defy the League of Air Keep and live. Oh goodness. I should not be yawning on my own stream. That seems like a bad idea. That's a shame. It is. Keep walking. The air buzzes with laughter and friendly chatter. The market stalls bustle as coins and rumors are swapped. It's almost enough to make you forget the guards who stand at every corner, hands on the hilts of their swords. Here we are. The artisan's quarter. Your forge was just ahead. There it is, a sprawling building by the canal. Stone chimney stack jutting stubbornly against the sky. The door is hanging off its hinges. Thank you for guiding me here. It's no problem. He sticks out his hand. My name's Caswin, by the way. Nice to meet you, Smith. Do these imply that I don't shake his hand? Because I would think that these imply I'm shaking his hand while saying these things. There'll be a space at my forge if you get free of the tannery, Caswin. Appreciate it. He walks away, the barrow's wheel weaving across the cobbles. New location has been marked on your map. The tannery. Enter your new workshop. And ooh. The door yawns open, spilling sunlight into the long-neglected domain of dust and cobwebs. A rat skitters away into the shadows. And draw up some posters. Check the storage area. Yeah! Yeah. Ew! Thank God! Luckily, there's a cache of supplies still here. Enough to keep you in business for a few days, at least. But it won't last forever. You'll need to find an ironmonger who can keep you supplied with good steel, a carpenter who can supply wood, and someone who sells decent quality leather. Drop some posters. No one around keep knows the forge is back in business. If you put up some posters around town, you'll get the word out. You take the time to scratch some crude advertising on scraps of parchment. Your name, your address, a motto. Today's victories, tomorrow's heirlooms. That one's pretty cool. Cutting edge blades at cut price rates. A metal to match your metal. We don't just forge weapons, we forge perfection. I kinda like that last one. Today's victories, tomorrow's heirlooms. That goes kinda hard. That should do. You put quill to paper and soon have some posters ready. Get started. Stale air holds barely an afterthought of the scent and sound of iron, flame and smoke, but all the tools are here. And the chimney holds its breath, and the anvil still is tuned, and your hammer strikes a prelude, and your flint taps the count off as you light the fire. Delightful. Alright. I am parched. I'll be right back. Oh, my knee! Alright, I'm back. And I am quenched. Let's look at the new digs. Okay. Got lot of wood, action points. Oh, what the? Oh, whoa. That's new, okay. What is this about? Wow, okay. Vendors. I guess we start smoothing. I'm chilly though. Yes. Toasty. Let's see. Applications of Reason, Volume 2. Faction Reputation. The Crows? Who's the Crows? A young crow swaggers in, covered in filth and scars. First time in your keep, and I was told you're the one to go to. Nice here in civilization. Ain't it? Nice and soft, like a pig's belly. Need something that'll make these soft city folk piss themselves. Sharp enough to gut a man proper. Proper. Alright, what about you? What? A heavy hand. Gold leather. 5 peens? Do I even have peens? Broad point, one-handed. I'll do the crows. That seems important, right? 6, 8, yeah. Yeah, I get all this stuff from doing the crow one. I'm gonna do that. Forge. Okay. Thickness. Be razor sharp. Nice and wide. Taper width. Broad point, so can't do too much. Taper thickness. Good. Point. Broad point. Okay, looks good. Section. Ah, dang it. Wait. There we go. Perfect. Now, can I put a fuller on this? Well, I mean, I guess I can try. Let's do cross section. I lose the stiffness. Oh, hang on. I think that works. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, that works. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's good. That's good. And then if I do another fuller. Make this one nice and short. Oh, oh. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. What if I do another one? Found it. Da, 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 da. Offset. Oh. Oh. Okay, new plan. That one? Why? Like, why though? Width. Yeah, okay. I don't know why it's doing that. Gonna get rid of those. No! That's better. Okay, we'll just do the one fuller. Why though? No. It's more like it. A cross section, we got fullers, which you didn't really ask for, but I wanted to put them anyway. Cross section. Well, that was a mistake. Gentle fuller. Oh, that's gonna get screwed up by putting a grip on it, isn't it? Hang on. What the hell? Why though? Why did that do that? What if I put a grip on the guard? I don't know why it does that. Environment. Oh! Ooh. Okay. Whoa. That's just straight up a concrete street. Void? Wait, can I? If I go to this one. I can! That's handy. Let's use this one. I like this one. Lighting. Cross-section display. Screenshot mode. Oh, okay. So I need the guard. I guess technically it doesn't. Yeah, I guess it doesn't need a guard. Yeah, I'm gonna skip him out on the guard, because that's been working out well for me, I think. Oh, dang it. There we go. No guard? He doesn't need it. This is for me, okay? He only needs a sharp, stiff blade with one hand that fits in one hand with a broad point. And he didn't say he needed a guard, so he's not getting a guard. It does need leather though. He wants it one-handed, but yeah, it's gonna screw the stiffness. It's too long now. Why does he want? Where does he want the leather? Does he want a tassel or something? I can give him a tassel. Didn't ask for a pommel either. Got plenty of wood. And here's a plan, right? Boom. Boom. I can do that? That's neat. That, no. That, that, that. That. Is this adding? It is adding. It is adding up. That. 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 Shoot. Hang on. Wait. Back. That. I just gotta keep doing this until I run out of leather. That. You wanted leather, he's getting leather. I think. There we go, okay. That. No. There. That. That. Oh wait, we have enough. Okay. I could get rid of some of these. Oh, I had enough a while ago. Wait. There you go. Oops, all leather. Exactly. Whoops. Okay. Here we go. That's what we'll call it. No pommel, no guard. But a chain of leather. Offer it, Thomas. Oops, all leather has been made. He snatches the blade and immediately makes a few savage practice cuts through the air. I was gonna call it like the bird blade or something, because he's like a bird guy. But this is the situation I found myself in. The hide blade. That would be good. The city might be full of milk bloods, but at least you know how to forge a proper blade. Not many weapons like this left in the world, outside these walls. Time to see if these arena fights are worth it. It's just a strand of leather protruding from the butt of the blade. You have gained a reputation with a faction. That is awesome. See how to reach the next rank. 48 out of 250. That's cool. Alright, I don't have enough to forge a blade, I think. Aside from wherever this is. So I think today's gonna be a scrap day. Scrap. And scrap. I have 185. Can I buy anything? I need to get a book at some point. There's wide tendrils, twisted steel with heavy hands. Ring pommels. Can I sell something? I'll sell one of that. And that too. Really? Gold and wheels are equal and... Alright. I've got a lot of wood. I want those bucks, because it looks like I'm gonna need them sooner or later. So I got one for now. And end the day. Explore and keep. The tannery. I should absolutely explore the tannery. That's where Guy is. That's what a tannery looks like? I don't know why that never occurred to me that this is what they look like. The smell hits you before the tannery comes into view. And it hits you hard. A nauseating blend of rotting flesh, stale piss, and caustic lime. Rounding the corner, you see the source of the stench. I'm gonna take a sip. Because I get the feeling we're gonna do a lot of reading right now. Workers stand waist deep in large wooden vats filled with manure and urine, stamping the mixture into hides. Others scrape fat and flesh from skins with curved knives. The wet slapping sound carrying across the yard. Slapping. Find Caswin. You find him deep in conversation with a woman. With a woman with a wild tangle of hair and a bow slung across her shoulder. She's standing beside a cart loaded with fresh animal hides. Oh, the woman sees you first, her eyes keen and bright. She smiles to Caswin, and her smile is like a dazzling blade. I'll leave you to talk to your friend. She slips away. The puzzled Caswin turns and spots you. Recognition taking a moment to flicker across his face. Well met, Smith. Sorry about the smell. Excuse me. Is there anything you need? How's life? Oh, you know, I don't want to complain. It took me a while, but I'm almost used to the smell. And I'm so tired by the end of the day, I don't even have to worry about bad dreams. I just collapse straight into bed. That's handy. What was that? Oh, that was the huntress. She keeps us supplied with animal hides. Well, her and the herders up in the farming district. To be honest, I don't know her actual name. Never been quite brave enough to ask. Alright, bye Caswin. Farewell, female be here. He sighs. Seek out the tannery's owner. You find the owner seated behind an oak desk in an outbuilding insulated from the worst of the stench. Sweat glistens on his fleshy jowls, and his fingers are adorned with silver rings. This is not a man with any personal experience of leatherworking. Oh, I see. He's one of he's one of the business peoples. He looks up when you enter, his eyes flashing with irritation. What now? Another complaint about the smell. Ooh. Greetings, I'm the new swordsmith from Inaran Keep. The man's fleshy features shift into a calculated smile. Greetings, Smith. Name's Pradesh. I'm gonna say Pradesh. And I'm in the leather trade. What can I do for you on this fine day? Is it true that some of your employees are here to work off their debts? He pauses, his fingers drumming slowly on the desk. When people foolishly fall into debt to the Houndsburg League and can't pay us back, they face a number of fates. Working at my tannery is one of the better ones, I can assure you. Why do you ask? I met a man named Caswin who works for you. I was hoping to hire him. He snorts derisively. You're welcome to him, but the man owes us a considerable sum. You just need to wait about 10 years. You should have paid off his debt by then. How much would it cost to buy his freedom? He pours through his ledger, muttering calculations. With interest, $2,000. But I doubt you can stump up that kind of money. Okay. Nah, I don't like that 30%. Why such a steep cost for the man's freedom? He's one of my best workers. I won't let him go until he's worked off every penny. I have 106. It's gonna be a minute before I can afford another pair of hands. Okay. Ever heard of a man? What do you know about the missing swordsmith? Rumor has it that Tessin murdered his poor wife and fled into the wastes to escape the king's justice. Sounds plausible enough to me. You do well to drop this line of inquiry, Smith. Tessin was a scoundrel. No one in the city misses him, especially now you're here to take his role in the city's supply chain. Ever heard of a man named Lucas Boriona? Tanner's eyebrows raise. Matter of fact, I do know the man. Everyone knows Lucas. He's been a great friend to my family. Why do you ask? Explain. A pitiful tale. But if she has Lucas on her side, her story might have a better ending than most applicants can hope. Present company accepted. Where can I find him? He's in Citadel Square almost every night, sitting at his usual table, outside the Fallen Doe. Good luck getting a word in edgeways, though. Right, new location. Can I buy some leather? We don't deal with individuals. We sell in bulk, to established customers. He looks you up and down with a grunt. But if you help out at the tannery for a few hours, I could give you some offcuts to take home. Alright, but goodbye. You retreated to a simpering smile as you leave his office. Work for an evening. I'm just gonna go back to the forge. It's like we used to get the smell out of your clothes. Delightful. It's been a leathery day. So just him. Short part bending. Engraving. Requires level 9. Strong hands. I'm not gonna get any of that anytime soon. Zero toughness, zero diplomacy, 3 knowledge, finesse. How do I increase these? Do I have to like... Oh, is it like based on my interactions? Is that what it is? No. Well. Either way, I got blades to make. Easy enough. The woman who enters your fort is wearing a mismatched armor, and her waist is adorned with battlefield trophies. Wasteland grime has worked its way into every crease in her face. Linnea. I finally scrounged enough coin to buy some new steel. Lost my last blade in someone's ribcage. Couldn't get it loose before his friend showed up. Alright, let's make you a sword. Thickness. Boop. It's gotta be decently sharp. Taper width. Taper thickness. Point. This person's with the crows, it looks like. One-handed. It's gotta be sharp. Cross section. Really? That's not sharp enough? Okay. Let's change width. Let's do some of this. Never mind. Nice and sharp. Mobile. Point. One-handed. Time to make one of my famous guardless blades. Connector. Oh, I don't remember these in the demo. Those are new. A bill? Spirals. Caterfoil. Mm-hmm. Ah. Hang on, I have an idea. Can I make this into a socks? That'd be cool. Welcome to Abbey Blacksmith Shop, where we make no-guard swords. That's a thing. There's lots of cultures that make no-guard swords. You know, there's like the well, I guess it's got like a thing, but it's, you know, there's lots of swords that don't have guards. I mean, you don't need it, you know? You might lose a finger or two, but like, you know, that's a given. You know, if you're sword fighting, you just gotta like accept the risk, you know? I think. I must ponder. Cross section. Mm-hmm. Why is that not doing anything? Oh, I see. Do, 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 do. Now that we have all that, what if we do a little bit of... Change west. There. Fuller. What the heck? No, that one. There we go. That's more like it. Let's do some forward curve. Nah, we'll do it the other way. No. Forget the curve. Just a really long sex. Yeah, that's what it is. Small ball. Hilt. Whoops, I deleted it. Three? Takes 3? Alright, if I make it out of wood. I got plenty of wood. Oh, it's kind of like a gladius, almost. Hmm. Not quite a gladius, but it's kind of close. Look, see? We got a guard. It's made of wood, but we got a guard. And we have ring pommels. Handicap spiral. Can I make this like really big? Nope. No, it's material. Steel. Oh, I don't have any silver. Oh boy. Sort of looking kind of clean. You know what? This looks pretty good. I gotta say. One of my better pieces, I think. I'll call this one Must all your swords be guard light? I think they should be. Look, once we have resources to spare on steel guards, then get back to me, okay? Can I like high polish? Yeah, this doesn't look too bad. I'll call this one what do I call this one? Let's ponder. Actually, hang on. Can I like do like a little something quirky? Can we put a little flair on this? I know. Where's that lion emblem? little bit of flair. Funsies, you know? I don't like that one as much. I'll keep it. I'll keep it. Yeah. We'll call this one. Anea. The morning wood has been made. She tests the blade's edge with her teeth, gnawing at the metal. Tastes nice and sharp. Should punch through leather and bone alike. Back to the ruins then. The dead won't rob themselves. She strides from your workshop with an explosion of wheezing laughter. The morning wood. This one's actually pretty nice. I kinda like it. Reminds me of a Gladius a little bit. With the all wood grip. And I'm level 7. Let's see what I can get. Let's see what I can get. Let's see what I can let's see what I can get. Engraver. Increases your finesse by 1. I should do that. Engraving! And I got 2 things I can dismantle. Money? I got money. Should I buy the book? Might want to buy that book. Silver. I need to get silver. Okay. 5 silver. And then the book. The heavy hand. Okay. And 35. 75. That's too much money. I should sell something. Don't have a lot to sell. Was it 10? Yeah, okay. Do that. And then I'll buy that. And salvage. 10 steel. I probably could have just bought steel. Oh. Empty. Oh, I'm running out of money! Okay. Explore Iron Keep. Citadel Square. Chef's uncle can usually be found here. Time to do more tucking. Whoa! This is a fancy square. All the city's streets eventually wind their way here, a grand plaza called Citadel Square. Market stalls trace a colorful maze around its perimeter. Above all, the high citadel looms. Built into the bones of the mountain itself, the citadel's imposing gate is carved into sheer rock. Accessing is limited only to those of noble blood and their guests. Ground. Wagons fresh from the wastes unload their goods. A traveler in dusty leather sits on a barrel, regaling children with tales of the world outside. The city's streets eventually wind. Oh wait, I was top. Whoops. Look around. Wagons fresh from the. Okay. Search the marketplace for useful contacts. Oh no, I got hiccups. That's gonna be a problem. You walk beneath the awnings, keeping an eye out for anyone selling steel. Fail. Alright. Unfortunately, nothing noticeable catches your eye. But this seems a promising spot to find a more reliable source of iron than the scrap peddler. Look at the Citadel Gate. The guards at the steps are not your typical city watch. The watch, who patrol the streets and man the walls, wear battered breastplates and ragged cloaks. The men guarding the citadel are knights. Their full plate gleams in the sun. Their cloaks are of rich red velvet. They display more plumage than an exotic bird. Their swords, to your expert eye, are of highest quality. First wagons. The wagons are spike-wheeled and armor-plated, drawn by jet-black horses of monstrous size. Each bears the same emblem, an armored fist clutching a bushel of gold. Wheat. Gold wheat. Porters in brown uniforms unload the wagons, stacking crates before the Citadel Gate. Stern-faced guards watch over proceedings, crossbows cradled in their arms. Chat to a porter. One porter sits down in his crate, wiping sweat from his brow. After a lifetime of heavy lifting, his arms are like tree trunks. But he has kind eyes. Can't talk long. Lots of work left before sunset. This is a lot of dialogue. Oh goodness. Any idea what happened to Thesson Felber, the previous swordsmith? Nope, never talked much with the man. To tell the truth, he wasn't a friendly soul. What's in the boxes? Ore from the far mines, but I handled goods from across what's left of the realm. Hidden tallow. Orlean silks from the Kurivan coast. They still trade out there, for those with the courage to seek it. Who does Aaron keep trade with? The porter's smile is bitter. Mostly warlords and nomads, and the few other outposts that have survived the long dusk. Little islands of sanctuary floating atop the vast misery that devoured our world. What are the far mines? Well, they're mines. Astute. And they're far away. Oh. And they're far away. Very, very informative. He snorts at his own wit. You gaze at him in silence until he elaborates. If you were standing on the northern city wall, you'd see the iron teeth peaks on the horizon. That's where the mines bless our city with their bounty. Truly the wisdom of the masked king is beyond compare. I wanted to ask you about something else. Certainly. What is the meaning of the emblem on these wagons? The symbol of the masters, the Houndsburg League. They manage almost all trade in and out of Ironkeep. If you meet a merchant who doesn't work for the League, you're dealing with either a criminal or a fish too small for the shark to take notice. Do you have any advice? Aye, you best keep a watchful eye when you walk among the orphans. He points over to the nearby gaggle of children in identical grey smocks. Our masked king is most gracious to grant them shelter. 50 little rascals, though. Pick your pockets as soon as look at you. Why are you unloading here? The nobles in the High Citadel get the cream of the crop. When we head to the warehouse district and finish unloading there. Besides, cheaply hooking up at the Citadel gate. But first, we have to haul these crates into the supply ramp. I'm telling you, I should have joined the watch, like my brother. Need help? You help me shift. You help me shift these boxes? I can't pay you, at least. Not in coin. But we always have some stuff left over in the wagon at the end of the day. 45 toughness. Let's give it a shot. I can't get 3 bad rolls in a day, can I? You spent an hour packing up crates and staggering to the supply ramp. Appreciated. Let's see what I can scrounge up for you. Here, something fell out of one of the boxes. Nothing that nobles will miss. A ruined helmet. Ah! Unfortunately, between moving boxes and a hard day at the forge, your muscles are cramping. Tomorrow will be painful. Alright. I see. Thanks for the help, friend. He sticks out a meaty paw. Name's Ursus. I owe you one. If you ever need help with something heavy, I'm your man. Turn your attention over the guard watching over the unloading. These guards are neither members of the city, watch, nor knights of the High Citadel. They are a different breed entirely, dedicated to shepherding caravans through the wasteland. Each carries a kite shield on their back, emblazoned with a circle of 7 crimson stars. 7 crimson stars? Alright. As they get closer, one swings his crossbow lazily in your direction. His eyes are black and dead as coal. Best keep your distance, friend. The sun was slipping below the horizon. Curfew draws near. The city watch swing their bells and shout at citizens to make their way home. The evening air grows chill, and the warmth of home beckons down steep and winding streets you go, leaving the bustle of Citadel Square behind. I did not find her uncle. I think I was supposed to do that. Oh, I got no action points. Senna. Well, I can't help her. But I can help the crows. What? A specialized blade not for combat but for surgery? Dr. Marlowe. I didn't know I could get commissions like that. That's cool. At least if I had the energy for it. It would be cool. Here is itchy. Goodness. Alright. Emers. Should I be like getting in with these guys? They seem kinda... on the less stable side. The woman at your workshop's entrance is tall and lithe, clad in filth black leathers. Her black hair twisted around what looks like a human femur. Her cloak trails the ground behind her, its edges splattering crimson. Greetings to you, Smith. I am Amherst, 4th Sword of the Bloody Cloaks, and I seek a sword to cut down my foes like grain of the harvest. We Bloody Cloaks are a merry lot. Ye can find our encampment in the Lost City, if ye be inclined to take a brew with us. Narrow point hand and a half blade thing. I have an idea for this one. Tell me more about the blade you want. Nothing fancy, something that'll split skulls and pierce breastplates. Make sure it sparks fear in the heart. Okie doke. I have an idea. I have an idea. I have an idea. I'll make this one cool. They seem like they're here for the vibes, right? Alright, I'm gonna do some silly with this one. Check this out. Check this out. Thickness, go down. Let's see. Width? The width is fine. Uh-oh. My frames! Oh no! Frames? We're good? Alright, cool. Okay, we're good. Everything's green. I saw some red for a second, I got worried. Alright, check this out. Ready? Narrow point, right? Okay, narrow point. 8.5. Taper thickness. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Cross section. Oh no, I'm losing impact. Okay. What if I just do the one side? God dang it. Okay. Can I make this narrower? Because it seems kind of... Oh, okay. I see. I see how it is. Alright. Here's where we're gonna do the quirky thing. Right? Ready? Ready. Oh, that affects impact? Okay, oh, god dang it. I didn't know that did that. Okay. Okay, good. Second curve. Ready? Check this out. That all the way. No, other way. Gotta keep curving it. Just gotta keep curving it. Just gotta trust the process. Okay, this is kind of sick. This one. Reverse. This one. That. Like that. I made a very low impact sickle. Nice and thick. Well. I tried. Okay. Cross section. What if I do? Paper thickness. Yep. Well. Yeah, this is cool. I like this. I like this a lot. Okay. Hand and a half leather. Yep. I think we're ready. Doesn't need a fuller, does it? Will that affect the impact? It will. Okay. Oh god. Dang it. Okay, what if I move? Okay, let's get rid of the fuller. Fuller. That. That. There. There. Okay, depth. Nice and shallow. Width. Wait, hang on. What's that? down to thickness. There we go. A little bit of a flare at the end, you know, for funsies. Width. Yeah, okay, we can do that. Yeah, here we go. I like how this looks. I'm pretty happy with this. Oh wait, what if I have an idea. I have an idea. Change width. Just one side. Can I do like the opposite? Can I make it like flare out? Hang on. Okay. Good. I want to do like a little bit, you know? Let's do paper width. No, that's not what I want. Paper width. Yeah, there we go. Like that. That's gnarly, dude. I like that. I like that a lot. Can I do like another curve to make that like really stick out? No, not really. No, doesn't do anything. rid of that. This one. Okay. Get like a ride up in there. Yeah! I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, if I like move it down. Can we get like bigger? Can. That's sick. I like that. Freaking love that. Hang on, can I do like... Hang on. Can I like copy it? No. Okay. Taper with there. That's sick, dude. That's gnarly. This is gonna be my whole night. I'm just gonna make a spiked scythe. Good night, Laz. Thank you for joining. I'll be sure to see you tomorrow, assuming my computer doesn't have problems again. With dope as hell, dude. I'm just gonna have like 50 of these. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do one more. Actually, you know what? That's like the base, yeah. That's good. We have impact. We have a narrow point. And the best part, because it's the sickle, it doesn't need a guard. Hooray! Oh, they should have Gladius guards. Could have been making this out of wood all this time. Straight up. Alright, well. Let's see. Let's do a little bit of Quilliam. Oh, that's neat. Okay, but let's not do that. Let's do a little bit of that. And that. And then half. Guess we should do a Quillian block, huh? I'll do that. Oh, we actually have more steel than wood. Alright. Do that size. Shrink down. Okay. Extra impact. And then a half. Dude. And then a half. Right? One-handed and two-handed. Use one longer or two shorter grip parts to achieve this. Right? I feel like... Oh. Oh, okay. I guess I was going too long. Okay. Do I have like, what's it called? Ferrules? I don't have ferrules. Okay. Just keep it like that then. I'd really like a feral right about now. Trying that. This doesn't have to be big. One steel. Then I can make all these. Okay. This is pretty cool, I gotta admit. I think this might be one of my better ones. What to do? Yeah. Yeah, there we go. That's what I like to see. Alphabet, okay. Alright, let's do something edgy. Edgy. Let's do some edgy engraving. D. E. What's F? A. No, T. Oh, T. Is there an H in here? Alright, it's H. And then... No? Okay. Huh? No. Huh? No. Okay. I guess it's just bare engravings. Yeah. Wait, can I use... No, not even metals? No. Right. Alright, I think that was pretty cool. I think. This is a fine weapon. Edge. Amherst takes the fresh forged blade with a glint of violence in her eye. Oh, I can wreak some terrible havoc with this. Thank you, Smith. Much obliged. She scatters coins across your counter and marches out, her blood-stained cloak fluttering behind her. Edge. That thing is sick. I love this. That's a cool one. I'm happy with how that came out. Senna. I'm running out of leather. Okay. I got 2 thingies. And I got 2 points. So, boop. And boop. Cool. I have stuff. I'm running out of leather. That doesn't mean I'm out of leather. Those are different things. And he doesn't have any new books, so I think I'm good to leave. And let's see. Yeah, end the day. Profit! Sort of. Explore and keep. Citadel Square, the Lost City. Oh! Bloody Cloak's mercenary group have set up camp nearby. Recently. Shiv's uncle can usually be found here. Let's look for the uncle. That seems more important, I think. Citadel Square, the beating heart of Iron Keep. Market stalls trace a colorful amount, a couple maze around its perimeter. Above it all, the high citadel looms. Wagons fresh from the waste, unloading their goods. Enter the high citadel. Examine the statue. The statue at the center fountain is relatively small, only a little larger than a man, and so weather-beaten that you can scarcely make out its features. Whatever it once held aloft has broken off at some point across time's long march. Now it's just grasping empty air. Meet with Lucas at the Fallen Doe. Enter the high citadel. You stroll up to the citadel gate with all your confidence you can muster. Before you can open your mouth, one of the knights draws his sword a quarter length. Steel gleams in the setting sun. Halt, citizen. Entry to the high citadel is reserved for the noble houses and their guests. What if I make it worth your while? How do I get invited to the citadel? I'm not here to provide advice, citizen. Take yourself elsewhere before I draw steel. I'll leave. Alright. The knight stance alarms you. He's clearly ready and willing to take your head off. Let's search the marketplace for useful contacts. You walk beneath the awnings, keeping an eye out for anyone stealing steel. Oh my god, I cannot land a single one of these today. Jesus Christ. Unfortunately, nothing notable catches your eye, but it seems front of a scrap peddler. What a poster. You locate a public notice board near the market stalls and pin your poster among the various announcements and advertisements. A few passers-by glance over with mild interest. I think that was important. Let's listen to the traveler's tale. The traveler sits on a barrel, whittling wood, and speaks in a rasping voice that somehow carries above the square's hubbub. Around him, a circle of children listen raptly to every word. And so, as we finally left the leeching veil behind us, we spied the forest of wax. In the old days, those were just normal woods, but after the voices fell silent, a foul taint of wild magic twisted that place. I urged caution, but to skirt the forest would add weeks to our journey. My companions said, and spurred their horses straight into the wax-dripping trees. With heavy heart, I followed. Strange things lurked within that forest. Spindly things, unnaturally long of limb, who wanted to catch us and hear our pretty screams. One by one, my companions were taken. The orphans listened, open-mouthed. Poor mister, how'd you escape? Good luck and good instincts, my child. A traveler's two greatest assets. Talk to the orphans. The traveler gathers his belongings and slips away. Most orphans melt back into the crowd, their hunger for stories sated. But you catch the eye of one of the largest, boldest ones. What do you want? Do you listen to this fellow's stories every day? Ablard's got stories to tell. I've got ears to listen. No harm in it. Heard any rumors about what they call the former smith? No, I haven't. Don't care what happened to a crusty old coot like that. Orphans go missing all the time, but no one asks questions about us. This is the first I've heard of such a thing. Then you haven't been paying attention. Every month, one of us gets taken. The guards do nothing. It's not like you care either. He runs off fast as a gazelle. Not land these for the life of me. A few minutes later, you notice that your pockets feel lighter. Perhaps still your coin purse. God dang. Luckily, you aren't foolish enough to carry all your money in your person, but it still stings. You lost 20. Oh my god, I lost 20 bucks. I should not have. Oh my god, I should not have listened to children. Back to the forge. Brussels Hills Carbide. A new day has dawned. Oh goodness. Well, how long is that? 2.5 hours? Landon. So, yeah. I should probably stay for a little bit longer. Should I? No, that might be a good spot. Yeah, okay. I think that's what we'll call it. Alright. Thank you to everyone who joined. It was nice having people listen. We'll play more of this soon, I promise. Where are my buttons? Where are my buttons? There we go. Alright. Goodbye.